Eyes are closed. Find out the most comfortable place and position in the posture of the body. When the mind accepts the knowledge of the Eastern wisdom as it is, without being corrupted by the mind, we already realize the real self. The goal of the meditation is to realize the real self. Eyes are closed gently. Why? We need a subtle perception. What is that perception? Perception is knowledge. Knowledge is understanding. Understanding is cognition. Cognition is realization. So the place where you are, your body is sitting. Do you see the ignorance? We use the word where you are sitting, but the body is sitting. Where in the space? What is that space? The space in the room. No, space in the home. No, space in the township. It is the same space. The space in the district. No, space in the state. No, space in the country. No, the space in the continent. No, the space on the earth. No, the space in the solar system. Galaxy. No end. Can I have a subtle perception of that? Now see, there are two parts of it. One outside is the infinite space. So the mind will not jump to the other thoughts. And that is a great thing. But still, I am the body sitting in the infinite space. It's okay. But this comes by the knowledge. It never comes by the practice. So I'm sitting in the infinite space. There is nothing but except the body. Okay, go with it. So there is an infinite space, so there is no object outside. So without object you cannot have a thought. So when you do not have a thought, is it an objectless state? Obviously. But it takes time to reach into we remove the ignorance step by regular practice. So what exactly is very important is the listening and learning and shifting your awareness. Shifting your awareness. That is what we did, shifting our awareness from the room to the town, to the city, country, state, continent, solar system, galaxy. It is already present here. But the mind continues to limit itself. The moment you have a limitation, when you have a limited perception, that is the beginning of an ignorance. Oh, that is the beginning of an ignorance? Yes. So you see the first perception from the sense organs, name and the form. Yes, the mind processes the information. So there is an object outside, so we have an attachment and delusion. And there is a perception too, with eyes closed, looking mentally, and then we discover, is the mind limiting me? Or can the mind break the limitation? How? By knowledge, by understanding. You cannot break the limitation by any practice. And then the perception 3. What is the perception 3? That is what people talk about, the third eye. Beyond the name and the form. Beyond not only the name and the form outside, name and the form of your souls. There is an awareness of infinite space. Minus awareness, I do not exist. So I am awareness. So awareness recognizes the infinite space. So what happens basically, that I'm just giving a hint. Awareness is the space and the space is awareness. Now we will follow the same pattern but with little more deeper place. We have understood position of the body. So the position of the body and the posture. Just be aware of the position of the body. When there is a position, there is a posture. Yes, knowledge part, no. So when there is a position in the posture, when you are intensively aware of the position and the posture, you find the sense of stillness in the body. Mind may be jumping here and there, but we experience the stillness in the body. Beautiful. So we learn from our experiences. So we have done, if I say the 3 steps, the place, mind is expanded, position in the posture. Now let us go a little deeper into the next step, is being comfortable. So can I see the comfort by the sense organ? No. I can make an indirect reference. If your face appears calming and relaxed, I can say yes, you are comfortable, but not sure. You may be acting. So we are not sure. So comfort is subtle experience. Subtle means it's a mental and emotional. mind, or you can simply say the emotion and the knowledge go together. Why knowledge? Knowledge recognizes that I'm comfortable. Very good. And then we experience the whole body, moving the mind from the top of the head to the toes, gently. Who is moving? Mind. So when the mind moves, what happens? Nothing happens. Or you feel the sensation all around the skin of your body. That is the way you are moving the mind. When you move the mind on the wall, you experience the wall. Simple, but the mind makes it crazy complex. Don't make it anything complex. Let the mind move on the skin of the entire body, from the top of the head to the toes. Let it take some time. And as you move, you experience some sensation. Along with the sensation, you experience the comfort, and along with the comfort, you experience the steadiness. So, sensation, comfort, and steadiness. Sensation, comfort, and steadiness. No, I don't experience. So no problem. Just move the mind gently on the entire body. We have to learn from the experience. What I give you a simple instruction. What is that instruction? In the state of body at a particular place, position, posture, body seems to be still. The mind moves on the body gently, as if touching the skin of the entire body, and you experience sensation, comfort, and steadiness. In that state of sensation, comfort, and steadiness, if you explore, what do you explore? Is the comfort, sensation, and the steadiness comes from deeper within or from the body? Normally we take it comes from the body. And when we take it as coming from the body, we have limited the sensation, we have limited the comfort, we have limited the steadiness. I believe you're getting it. But we discover what? Sensation, comfort, and steadiness are independent of the body. Why? Body is inert. Body cannot experience the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. But we take it for granted. So how to dissolve what is taken for granted by knowledge? Can you do it by any practice? Understanding has to be clear. So those people who do not understand, do not explore, they get trapped by variety of experiences taking place in the body. They are hooked to the experiences and visions of the body, and after 50 years of their practice, they fall down into the consciousness. They remain attached. Their mind is still constantly wandering and distracting because it picks up an object, sensation of the body. They have already attached. Sensation without awareness is not possible. So it is a subtle experience. Second, body is inert. Body cannot experience. Oh, so it is different? Yes, it is different. Separate. Oh, so now if it is separate, so it means all the thoughts and feeling and emotions are separate from me. That is what is being carefree. Being carefree, I used to explain, being carefree is the next step. How do you remember? I said, free from all the cares of the mind. How the mind cares? By fear, by anxiety, by duality, by conflict, by delusion, by attachment, by seeking something outside for the sake of happiness. So what we are saying here, being carefree, let all these thoughts, do not resist, do not fight. Just feel as if your mind, the deeper mind, is like the sky. What is the sky? Are there two skies? No, there is only one sky. There is only one space. Okay? So take an example of the sky. The birds are flying. Does anything happens to the sky? No. Does anything happens to the space? No. Does the space shift from here and there? No. Why no? Space is one. So we experience that sky on which the thought jumps, comes and goes. Again, I'm repeating. The way on the sky the birds comes from nowhere and flies and leaves or stays. Nothing happens to the sky. Can I experience that state in being carefree? No, I have a thought of distress and oh, that is a thought, that is a bird. How a single bird can cause any stress in the sky? I have to ask a question, I have to explore. Primary meditation is okay, but the higher meditation demands an understanding, the knowledge and clarity. Okay. What you are doing, we are not doing anything, we are just aware of the space, deeper layer on which the thought occurs, the sky on which the birds occurs, but birds appear and disappear. There is no thought, the space is still there. There are many thoughts, the space is there. So what exactly? We are just aware of the two things. Any good thought plus the space. Any bad thought plus the space. Any negative thought plus the space. Any thought, feeling, and emotion. Any thought plus the space is equal to carefree. Any thought, feeling, and emotion. Oh, that is what you are saying? I created a mathematical formula. Any thought plus space is equal to carefree. That is what? Any bird plus the sky. So it means the birds are flying. That is also carefree. No, we experience or we are experiences sensation, comfort, and steadiness. We also experience the place of the body in the infinite space, position, and posture. We experience the sensation, relaxation, and stillness. We experience the thoughts are coming and going, emotions coming and going. Everything is okay. We are not, we are not, and plus the space is equal to carefree. We experience, now you see that so many things, but we are still carefree. Sensation, comfort, and steadiness. Sensation, relaxation, and stillness in the background. Place, position in the posture, plus thoughts, plus emotions, plus the space is equal to carefree. We take the mind to a little deeper journey by Mangalacharan. So you have a thought like you have the birds. You have the birds flying in the sky. The second group of the birds also come, and then you are aware of both the group of the birds. So you have one group of thought that pops up on its own. You know, the thoughts one group you don't want, but it pops up, and you have taken it. Oh, that is thought plus space. Another group of the thoughts we will introduce by Mangalacharan plus the space. So it means we can go deeper. Why? Why? Because the knowledge in the Shanti mantra. So knowledge leads to deeper experience. That is why we do Mangala Charan or Shanti mantra. Mentally 3 times. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. 3 times we did it, then we will go for the meaning. We will not leave as it is. Meaning, let there be happiness for all. Why happiness for all? How can you say happiness for all the space? All the space is one. So the message is that when we are into a deeper state of meditation, that happiness is one. Happiness in you and me and others. Oh, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Meaning, may there be peace for all. May there be peace for all. May there be peace for all. Very good. So again, peace for all. You can take the same logic. I am, even if I am the body, but I'm in the infinite space. The space, there is no one, so there is only one. So the peace to the all. I have to see it mentally. Can there be stress if there are no, you are alone, single? But I have to experience this. I have to be aware of this. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Completeness, wholeness. So there is only one, so that is what it represents, the wholeness. Is the space not only one? Is the water not only one? And go on. No, but I'm different from you at the point of body, with reference to the mind. The mind creates all the challenges. Otherwise, the completeness, the wholeness, the space in you and surrounded, we are surrounded by the space is the same. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. May there be a spaciousness for all. So here our master says, there is always a constant and a consistent grace and the blessing offered to us by the existence. We don't recognize why, because of the mind. What the mind does, it limits everything. So we don't recognize it. Otherwise, the spaciousness is always there. Don't you feel being auspicious At this moment, when the mind has withdrawn inside, you are in a state of sensation, comfort, and steadiness. Sensation, relaxation, and steadiness. Calmness and quietness. You just see and check. So that very experience makes us aware of being into the auspiciousness. We don't create a sacred space, it is already there. That is, many masters teach about the sacred space. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now in that state, can we see inside the forehead? Yes, we may feel here is a forehead and I see inside. What do we find? We find the space or darkness or emptiness. Sometimes the mind says, I feel the sensation, and that is why I say here is a forehead. That is also okay. So, as if you are looking inside the forehead in the space, pick a point in the space. So, when you look at a point in the space, you drop Om Shanti. You drop Om Shanti. Drop Om Shanti at a point in the space. Just check it. And with a pause, you need not to be in a hurry. Om Shanti, no. You see the space means you see the pause. That is where we are going. When you pause, you see the space. When you see the space, then look at a point. And then you look at a point, then drop the mantra, and again comes the pause, or you can say space, and then the mantra. But we are doing it with some active step. One semi-active step is Om Shanti, and the semi-active step is Om Shanti, and other active step we are adding it. Other active step is the breathing into the chest. It is not Kapalbhati. You need not to, it is not a fire of breath. You have to start breathing long in the hissing breath into the rib cage. Total expansion of the ribs during inhalation and total contraction of the rib cage during exhalation. With Om Shanti, and check how many times you miss Om Shanti. Continue. Your total rib cage expands and total rib cage contracts. Long, deep in the hissing breath, your chest expands as much as it contracts. Long, deep in the hissing breath, and there you find you're still dropping Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Long, deep in the hissing breath, Om Shanti, sensation, relaxation, and stillness continues. Equal breath. You expand your rib cage and you contract. The rib cage squeezes with Om Shanti. Mental Om Shanti. And that changes our experiences. How? Because we experience new sensations. That is what we want in the beginning, for a temporary period to go deeper. And now stop this. Watch the breath. First, the flow of the breath. Check the flow of the breath returns to its normal state. There is no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You feel the sensation of the breath. Let the flow of the breath be the reference point. I'm just explaining like any physics problem. So your mind says, oh, yes, I'm aware of the flow of the breath and the breath, feeling the sensation, the state of sensation, comfort, and steadiness. Very good. So now become aware of the physical body. Physical body. So when we see the physical body, we experience the sensation. We also experience the physical structure of the five sense organs, the entire skin, the skin of touch, nose, smell, and also the motor organs. Yeah? Anus, genital, hands, feet, and the tongue. Tongue is both a sense organ and the motor organ. Speech and the taste. Now, can this physical body sense, touch, feel, and see without the help of the subtle body? Answer is no. So let us be aware of the subtle body. How do I become aware of the subtle body? The thoughts are coming and you allow it to come and you allow it to come and go. Who allows the intellect and the right thought? But can we have a thought without any reason? No. So the third body is the causal body. Do I experience the causal body? No, yes, no, yes, no. Yes, we experience. How do you know? I don't know the real self. As long as I don't know the real self, I know that I don't know the real self is the causal body. On the other side, we experience the calmness, quietness. They are good. No issue. Return to the flow of the breath is a reference point. That is a reference point. Flow of the breath. I'm not doing anything. That is what it represents. So now we'll be going for the second round, looking inside the forehead in the space. You start dropping the mantra Om Shanti and start breathing long, deep, and hissing into the rib cage. And continue to check the change in the experience. Breathing continues. Good. Let this noise come, no problem. Continue long, deep in the hissing breath.
Stand rest.
And stop it. Just take your awareness on the flow of the breath. Keep watching, observing, feeling, and experiencing the flow of the breath. The subtle aspects of the flow of the breath, there is no change. You have a feeling of sensation in the background. There is a sensation, relaxation, and stillness. Why I'm explaining all this? So that you can recognize the mind is going within, moving within, living within. Despite you have thoughts, it doesn't matter. Are you not aware that you're sitting inside the house and still you hear the sound from outside? Yeah, it is possible. Now we again want to have a clear perception. The physical body. You just be aware of all the five sense organs, the physical structure of the sense organs. Five senses, five motor organs, and the entire body is the physical body. Normally, we will go deeper later. So just you experience the physical body with reference to five sense organs, five motor organs, plus, if I say so, some physiological, biochemical changes and functions. That we say the Panch Prana, the five prana. We'll take later. Now can the physical body move, regulate their function without the subtle body, which is the mind? When I say raise your hand, so your mind knows it, what it means by it. Body does not know. Oh, so that is the subtle body, which is mind, memory, intellect, and the I thought. They live here. So if they are not there, the body is worth nothing. Oh, the subtle body leaves at the time of the death? Yes. Oh, so we say that subtle body is an individual. I am an individual at the subtle body level. Physical body level does not recognize I am a person. And behind that, deeper than that, what is the cause of all the thoughts, experience of misery, destiny? Causal body. Do I experience the causal body? Yes. I gave you a simple example. I know that I don't know the real self is the ignorance. It is the causal body. So normally we say, no, I'm not aware, of the ignorance. No, we are always aware of the ignorance. Here is my honey and here I am, ignorance. I am saying, here is my honey with reference to the body. Oh. So you are aware of the flow of the breath, that is your reference point, and from that, as if you are aware sometime, because sometime we become aware of the physical body, no issue. Physical body is one big bird, subtle body is subtle bird, causal body is the causal bird in this space. Let it be. You are totally free from all the three bodies. That is the background, wisdom, understanding, perception, and at the surface level you are aware of the breath. That goes a long way in advancing the journey of meditation. So instead we did 2 rounds. You can perform couple of rounds and find out the changes. We will discuss those changes in our Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both of palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside the palms. Know your experiences, bring the hands down.